Let me tell you about what I've been doing with my time lately. I'm responding to an attorney's letter that MasterCard has directed me to remove their logo from my website. Turns out they don't want to be publicly associated with me. I've been doing business with them for 10 years. I've been getting my videos in a nice library so that I can put them on other sites. You see, I've been using YouTube as sort of a repository, but now then I don't know that YouTube is going to be there the next time I turn it on, or at least YouTube for me. The Southern Poverty Law Center is the source of all this. I'm on their hate list, and they're now waging economic war with the stated purpose of annihilation of people such as myself. Now, they're not picking on me personally. It's Facebook, GoFundMe, PayPal, Twitter, YouTube, Patreon, picking on people such as Michelle Malkin, Pam Geller, Paul Joseph Watson, Lawrence Southern, Robert Spencer, the Glazoff Gang, including Annie Saris, Bare Naked Islam, and I'm sure tomorrow will bring another list of people who are trying to be damaged. Now, why are we being attacked? Well, we have a simple answer for that. We are winning. Our facts and analysis cannot be refuted, so Google and all the rest of the Silicon Valley billionaires are deciding to cheat. Let me give you an example. I coined the term political Islam, and it used to be a few months ago that if you Google political Islam, I owned the top 3 screens. I dominated the display. Not so much anymore. Now then, 2/3 of those references are gone. Am I being paranoid? Well, I don't think so. Google has made a public statement that they will elevate those who praise Islam and suppress those who criticize Islam. So I'm seeing the results. What we're seeing here is, to use Sun Tzu's term, the near enemy is against us. We have a far enemy, which is Islam, and the near enemy are the apologists, such as Google, Facebook, and all the rest of them. Now then, to defeat Islam, we must now defeat the near enemy, the apologist. Now, believe it or not, this has some advantages, because we're dealing with concepts such as freedom of speech. There are liberals who will defend freedom of speech. So now we need to search for new allies in our rights and freedoms. There are people who will not oppose Islam who will stand for human rights. We need to bring these new people into our fight for human freedom and human rights. Now, there's an advantage here. These are all classical liberal ideals: freedom of speech, fact-based reasoning, public debate, and there are people who defend such classical liberal human rights ideas. The reason they ask this question is a common question that I'm asked: aren't you afraid? And what they mean is, am I afraid of being assassinated? Well, if you're dealing with a school board member, an editor, or a pastor, you do not need to worry about having a physical fear. We can bring in new allies to defend classical liberalism. Now, some of you may consider yourself to be conservatives, but these ideas are classical liberal ideas. So let's see if we can use this new attack by the Silicon Valley billionaires as a new war front with new allies. We've all heard the expression, if you've got lemons, time to make lemonade. Well, we got lemons, and I think it's time to make lemonade. We need to open up a new front with new allies.